Hi, my name's Roxanne. I've been showing dogs nearly all my life. So we'll talk about the different types of shows that there are. Conformation shows. So your lower level, you've got the companion show, which is a mixture of pedigree classes, and you'll also get your novelty classes there. So things like your handsomest dog, prettiest bitch, waggiest tail, and all the fun ones that you can take part with any pet. These shows are open to any dog, KC registered or not, pedigree or crossbreed. So a great place to start learning about showing or good practice for the next potential show dog. Going up from the companion shows, you've then got your open shows, localised shows, so you'll see a lot of people there that you might recognise from local training clubs. You can show your dog in breed classes, see people of the same breed as well, but also be there on the same day as all the other breeds. You can also gain from here your show certificate of merit points to give your dog the title after their name. You then can move up to your championship shows. This is where CCs will be on offer for your breed and where you can qualify for Crufts. Not all breeds can qualify at all shows, so it's worth just double checking which shows you can qualify at if you want to get to Crufts. Generally they're a bit more expensive and you might have to travel a little bit further to go to them. It tends to be judged on 1 or 2 groups per a day, so whereas at the open show you might see everybody in every breed, at the champ shows you'd see less of the breeds, but there'd be much higher attendance at them. CC is a challenge certificate. This is awarded to the best dog and the best bitch at champ shows. Sometimes there is only one given out to the best of breed. The challenge certificate means the dog's worthy of the title of champion according to the judge, and if you gain 3 of them under 3 different judges, then you can make your dog up into a champion. Each breed has a breed standard, there for most breeds since the start, and is normally taken from the country of origin. It's designed to be a blueprint for the breed, so what is ideal, how should that dog look, and obviously what makes a difference between a Chihuahua and a Great Dane. It's the blueprint for the ideal dog. Of course, not every dog is perfect, and each of the rules will be open to interpretation by each judge, which is where you then get the difference where different dogs will win under different judges, which makes the game a bit more fun. All breed standards are available on the Kennel Club website. Before you go off to your first show or your 100th show, you want to have your dog ready and prepared. So this would be starting off with your training. That's continuous from a young age, from when you've decided that you want to show the dog. Then closer towards the show, you've got things like the grooming that needs to be done before each show. So that's dependent on the breed. A short-coated breed might just be a quick wash and brush over, whereas something like a poodle's got a lot more work and trimming and clipping involved. There's also the general maintenance, the day-to-day care of the dog, so it's important that they get the right exercise. They've got the free running, trotting, galloping and road walking just to keep their fitness in peak. Obviously this needs to be done 365 days a year to keep your show dog in tip-top condition. And the other thing is the nutrition, so make sure you're feeding something that suits your dog. The prizes that you get at shows can vary. It does seem to work a bit backwards with the companion shows, is where quite often you get a lot of prizes. There's a lot of sponsorship at the shows and you'll get free goodies and a rosette for each place. At the open shows, they're generally the rosettes, and you're going for best of breed, reserve best of breed and best puppy, and obviously your group rosettes and your class wins. At champ shows, your prizes there are your placings, you get your prize cards. Unfortunately, it's not something that there's any money involved unless you start going into the stakes classes. So have a look through the schedule and see if there are any prizes there on offer for certain classes, but that's dependent on each independent show. Different classes you can get at shows. They start off with the age categories, so all the puppies will go together, which is 6 to 12 months, and also all the juniors, so 6 to 18 months. You then start going into other classes which are based on how many wins you've had. So some of the more common ones are postgraduate, where you can stay in there until you have won 5 postgraduate classes at champ shows with CCs on offer, or you've won a challenge certificate. Then the next normal average class to go up to would be a limit class. You can then have 7 wins from limit or higher classes until you then go up into open, which is open to all. Normally at champ shows and some of the larger open shows, you'll have split sex classes as well. So the females will all be judged together and the dogs will all be judged together to declare a best of sex. The best of sex will then compete against each other to go best of breed. Then after that, there are some other classes that you can enter which will involve all breeds. So you've got the variety classes and stakes classes. These are normally judged later on in the show after all breed judging is completed. And there's different classifications, different classes, different qualifying rules. But if you read through a schedule, then everything should be in there for you. Sometimes it's good to go under a couple of different judges on your day out, just get a couple of different opinions, so if one doesn't agree with your idea, another one might. The whole idea of showing your dog, and one of the main reasons I think everybody who attends the shows do it, is for a fun, enjoyable day. For most people it is a hobby, and it's a day out with like-minded people who you can talk to, share friendships with, and most of all, you always take the best dog home.